Man, let me tell you something. Last time I went to a wrestling show, I ran into so much disrespect by the young guys it wasn't even funny. I don't consider myself a vet and never will. Even if someone calls me that, I will never consider myself that because I came into this fucking independent scene around so many good guys that I was blessed to be given the opportunity to train with so many guys like Dustin Starr and Alex Crisis. And then I spent a year training under some guys that a lot of people don't like, but Johnny Hawk and John Ellis taught me a lot of stuff. Hot Rod in the ring with us taught me a lot of stuff. I went over the basics and just really honed my craft at knowing I can have a decent match with anyone I come up against. But then you got these young cats who want to come in, and I sat down and I was getting dressed. It was an hour before the show started, and I'm almost fully dressed. And these young cats are coming in, and I'm extending my hand to shake their hand, and they're walking by me. Now, I'm nobody. I never pretended to be anybody. But at the same time, if I walk into a locker room, I shake everybody's hand. When I leave a locker room, I shake everybody's hand. That aspect was beaten to my head. I didn't understand that these young cats walk by me, I extend my hand, and they keep walking. Cats that do that, in my mind, I'm going, okay, put me in the ring with that motherfucker, because I'm going to put a knot on his head. And when he asks me after the match why it happened, I'll explain it to him. These young guys ain't taught that nowadays. I had to learn that the hard way. I considered the way I was trained a dying breed. I went into locker rooms where I wasn't treated with the greatest respect. I was put down. I went to locker rooms with my trainer where he had to go and ask the promoter to pay me when I drove 4 hours to get there. I went into locker rooms without my trainer where I was treated like garbage, but I stuck around because I had nowhere else to go. These young guys don't understand it. The struggle isn't real for them. For me, it was real. And I understand different guys take different paths. Different guys were treated different ways. And I feel blessed in the way that I was treated in wrestling, because I feel like I come away, when I started wrestling, I didn't know what respect was. But after a couple of years of wrestling, and then I started getting shown respect, about year 3 or 4, I started getting shown respect. Then I knew what it was, but I didn't at first. So I don't consider myself a vet, will never call myself a vet, but I've been doing this since 2005. I don't know everything and never will. As soon as you think you know everything, it's time to get out of this business. I don't know everything and never will and never pretend that I do. But I expect things to be done a certain way. And if it's not done that certain way, I got a problem with it. So these young cats, they want to come in, they want to show disrespect. I got no problem showing them how to earn their respect. I just don't get it. Where did we go wrong in wrestling where we don't train these guys to show guys respect? In the same token, they might have not known me, but it doesn't matter. No matter what locker room I go into, I shake everybody's hand when I get there, and I shake everybody's hands when I get out. And when I wrestle a guy, I go to him and I say, hey, what did I do wrong? What do you think I can improve on? No matter how long I've been doing it, no matter how long he's been doing it, he may know something I don't. I may wrestle some guy who knows 10 things that I don't. I may know 10 things that he don't. We can help each other. But guys don't do that nowadays. It's kill or be killed in wrestling, and I don't understand it. It doesn't get by me like that. It fires me up and really pisses me off, and I don't get it. It's one of the reasons why it's pushed me away from wrestling, and I don't want nothing to do with it, because I know I'm going to get in the ring with these young guys, and I'm going to hurt somebody. And I'm not calling myself a badass by no means, but I know if I get in the ring and you make me look stupid or I feel disrespected, you will know it. This is the Big Rig Cody Murdoch, and I am not by no means handing out empty threats or handing out threats at all. I'm just telling you how when I came into wrestling, how wrestling was. And wrestling is no longer that way in the independents as far as I have seen in the Arkansas scene. Alright? I apologize to anybody I have offended. I apologize to anybody who I have pissed off. I am just letting you know I am being real for anybody out there who watched this. This is Cody Murdoch being real.